Dear students of the greater school, Indomitebu Yakata, I welcome you all. Today we are going to explore the historical background of the origin of the student unionism. It will interest you to know that student unionism started from London, in the United Kingdom, and that was orchestrated by a man called Ladipo Shonaken in 1928. Ladipo Shonaken converted the students of West African countries in London to form a united platform, an entity. And thereafter, it metamorphosed from London to the then University College, Ibadan, in 1948. Which means the origin of student unionism began from the University College, Ibadan, in 1948. And thereafter spread across all other tertiary institutions. In 1958, a national union body was established called National Association of Nigerian Students. The purpose of the student unionism is to foster spirit of unity and act as a training ground. Dear students of the greater school, Indomitebu Yakata, I welcome you all. Today we are going to explore the historical background of the origin of the student unionism. It will interest you to know that student unionism started from London, in the United Kingdom, and that was orchestrated all invited by a man called Ladipo, who I have read 1928, and those on their way. I welcome all the Nigerian students that are present. Ladipo Sholanke converted the students of West African countries in London to form a united platform, an entity. And thereafter, it metamorphosed from London to the then University College, Ibadan, in 1948. Which means the origin of student unionism began from the University College, Ibadan, in 1948. And thereafter spread across all other tertiary institutions. In 1958, a national union body was established called National Association of Nigerian Students. The purpose of the student unionism is to foster spirit of unity and act as a training ground and pedestal for building prosperous, transformative and transformational leaders for all our growth. It is of no doubt that the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, in their Constitution, Section 10, established the Student Representative Council to act as a law-making organ for the union, supervise and perform other oversight functions to maintain check and balance between the executive arm and other affiliated unions. I welcome you all to this social and intellectual gathering of Galaxy of Individuals. The Federal Polytechnic Ilaro has always been at the front border of inclusive growth and academics intellectual sagacity. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Olopade. I am going to be the moderator, the MC for today's event. I welcome you all. Thank you. I've received the official symbol of the Student Representative Council, which is the mace. The mace standing here symbolizes authority. It shows that whatever we are doing today is legitimate. In the presence of the mace and approval of the speaker, I hereby say the program has just begun. The theme of today's summit is empowering students for sustainable future, leveraging technology, entrepreneurship, and political engagement. It is of no doubt that in the 21st century, where technology is pervasive, where a global trend and globalization has taken place through the advent of technology, we cannot continue doing things in an orthodox manner. Embracing technology in reviving the entrepreneurial spirit and passion in us is required. The Legislative Summit began in 2023-2024 academic session. While then I was a member of the Student Representative Council of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. In fact, it will interest you to know that I was the secretary of the Student Representative Council in 2023-2024 academic session that started the first Legislative Summit. The idea behind the summit is to bring different stakeholders and the Nigerian students to discuss issues of general concern, most especially recurring issues that we need to address in setting ourselves ahead in the competitive market we are looking forward to. It is on that note that this year's Legislative Summit have picked several scholars, captains of industries, royal fathers, to come and discuss recurring issues, current trends in global space. As these, we foster our knowledge in understanding our role as a student in bringing a prosperous, commendable, and sustainable future. I welcome you all once again. Comrade Olusegun Ahmed Adeolu, a distinguished legislative and media aide, to a second timer and a veteran lawmaker, Honorable Wahab Haruna Abiodun Egungbon. He is representing Honorable Wahab Abiodun Egungbon. You are welcome, sir. Thank you very much. You can have your seat. And the absence of the rector of this great citadel of learning. As the French will say, le recteur de la meilleure Polytechnique de Nigeria, l'école Polytechnique fédérale de Ilaro. the rector of the best Polytechnic in Nigeria, the Federal Polytechnic, Ilaro in his assumption. I also use that medium to recognize all the management team of the Federal Polytechnic, Ilaro. Thereafter, I use the paramount ruler of Yewa land and the chairman traditional council over Dr. Kainde Badewale Olugbele Ashade Aguloye IV as a point of contact to recognize the presence of the royal father of the day. The royal father of the day is a distinguished and colossus of rights and cultural heritage. No any other person than His Royal Majesty Oba Isa Adeniyi, Olaniyi, the 46th Onipokia of the Ipokia Kingdom. At the same time, to organize all our speakers and the chairman of this occasion. It will interest you to know that the chairman of this occasion is an alumnus of this great citadel of learning. He is a leader by excellence to be reckoned with at all times. He's a business juggernaut and model. A young man who is using initiative and creativity in changing the narrative and transforming our society for prosperous and maintaining a sustainable future. No any other person than Honorable Tade Afolabi, CEO of TD Passive Global Limited, is the chairman of the day. There's a round of applause for the chairman. I also want to especially recognize in his absentia Dr. Olusegun A. Fagbayi. He is distinguished and honorable commissioner for culture and tourism, Ogun State. He is our special guest of honor. Also, it is my singular honor to recognize Honorable Akisubo Morgan. He is a business developer, a social commentator, and political enthusiast. He is also a special guest of honor. Also, I have announced the arrival and the presence of distinguished legislative and media aid to the second timer and performing distinguished Honorable Haruna Egungun, member of Ogun State House of Assembly in the 10th Assembly. He was a member in the 9th Assembly, also at the same time a member in the 10th Assembly. That is a testament of the love that the people of the constituency have for Honorable Wahab Haruna Egungun. It will interest you to know that the distinguished legislative aid to Honorable Haruna Egungun is an alumnus of this institution. Not only that, the first NAMAS president from the marketing department, Mr. Yonu Olusede. Thank you very much. Also, it is my singular honor to inform the House that we are still expecting the arrival of Dr. Harrison Edo, Nigerian representative of the Institute, the Université du Benin, also our guest speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I want to officially announce the arrival of an exemplary scholar, a distinguished and accomplished professional in our midst. Dr. Harrison Edo is in our midst. Please, a round of applause for him. Human being can lie, but figures don't lie. I told you at the inception of this program that the first legislative summit was held in 2013-2014 academic session, while I was a member of the Student Representative Council of this great citadel of learning, the Federal Polytechnic, Ilaro. Then, it is my pleasure to announce and to welcome the clerk of the house, during 2023-2024 academic session. This man stood firmly, and he was one or part of those people who conceived the idea of the annual legislative summit. Today, he is also now a lecturer in the Department of Office Technology and Management. Ladies and gentlemen, I announce the arrival of Comrade Mr. Salami. Mr. Salami Sulaiman is a dogged comrade. You want to know why I'm laying emphasis on the leadership dexterity and euphoria of this gentleman. Our then house was a very tough one, and he was one of the most dogged and fanatical individual as at that time. The idea behind legislative summit was piloted and initiated by this very brilliant young man. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for him once again. Ladies and gentlemen, the fear of Directorate of Student Affairs in Federal Polytechnic Ilaro is you will agree with me that it is the beginning of wisdom. On that note, let me invite the SAO of Directorate of Student Affairs Federal Polytechnic Ilaro to the high table. That is the powerful SAO, the Student Affairs Officer of this great citadel of learning. Mr. ID, you are welcome, sir. Protocol we follow as this: the rector, the management team of the institution, deans/heads of unit of the schools, heads of department, the honorable commissioner you are present, the royal father of the day, the chairman of the day, guest lecturers, the president of the union and executive members, speaker of the SRC and members, other departmental presidents who are present, great ladies and gentlemen of the press, the students and gentlemen of the press. That's the protocol. Thank you very much. You are welcome. Let me especially announce to you the arrival of the royal father of the day. He will soon join us. I will please the music department, let us usher the royal father as he comes in. Of His Royal Majesty Ọba Yisa Adeniyi Olaniyan, the 46th Onipokia of Ipokia land. A round of applause for the Kabiesi as he steps into the podium. We are people back home. Thank you very much. Please, you can have a seat. I announce the arrival of His Royal Majesty Oba Yisa Adeniyi Olaniyan, the 46th Onipokia of Ipokia land. Ladies and gentlemen, it will interest you to know that His Royal Majesty Oba Yisa Adeniyi Olaniyan is a visionary monarch whose leadership radiates brilliance and distinction. He is an icon and custodian of cultural heritage. Please, I want everybody to say, Kabiesi. Thank you very much. You are welcome, sir. We're glad to have you in our midst. We welcome you to the Federal Polytechnic, Ilaro. The best polytechnic in Nigeria, the best polytechnic in West Africa, and the best polytechnic in everything that we do. You are welcome, sir. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to announce to this house that the Dean Directorate of Student Affairs is ably represented by the student officer of the directorate, Mr. ID. Please, that's the, thank you very much. You come to the front there. Thank you very much. We are sorry for that. That is one of the things we know our country for. May God bless us. Thank you very much. We're sorry for that. Let me officially announce to you the representative of the rector. Le recteur de la meilleure Polytechnique de Nigeria, l'école Polytechnique fédérale de Ilaro. The rector of the best polytechnic in Nigeria, Federal Polytechnic, Ilaro, is ably represented by Mr. T.A. Bada. Mr. T.A. Bada is a chief accountant, of the Federal Polytechnic, Ilaro, and is representing the rector, Dr. Bukahi Alene. You are welcome, sir. Please, let me invite the representative of the rector to welcome His Royal Majesty, at the same time the Nigerian students, as we set stage for our guest speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us be on our feet as I invite to the microphone the representative of the rector, Federal Polytechnic, Ilaro. No any other person than Mr. T.A. Bada, the chief accountant of the institution.
Greatest Nigeria students, greatest Nigeria Gagba, I welcome you to this 8th Legislative Summit. On behalf of the management team, who could not be here as a result of exigency official assignments, I welcome you all. At the same time, I'm using this medium to welcome our royal father of the day, Oba Kabiesi, Olaniyan. You are welcome to the study of learning. As you are here with us, the God Almighty will take over everything that we are going to do here today in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. So, on behalf of the management of this institution, I declare this 8th Legislative Summit open in the mighty name of Jesus Christ.
Please, a round of applause. Thank you very much, sir. Director, sir. Thank you very much. Now, without much ado, let us go to the rhythm of the day. The lecture has been divided into different segments, even though we are looking at the theme, empowering students for sustainable future, leveraging technology, entrepreneurship, and political engagement. But we have different people. We cannot continue speaking the same thing. The lecture has now been divided into the strengths area of our guest lecturer. But the first guest lecturer will open the floor by talk to us about student entrepreneurship engagement for job creation and economic growth. Ladies and gentlemen, I announce the arrival of the chairman of these events, Engineer Afolabi Oluwatade. Is here. Engineer Afolabi Oluwatade is a visionary leader and dynamic innovator, driving excellence in engineering, business, and public service. Please welcome the chairman of the day. Thank you very much. You are welcome, sir. Engineer Tade Afolabi, you are welcome. It will interest you to know that Engineer Tade, the chairman of today's event, is an alumnus of this institution. He graduated from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro chapter. Don't forget, as we go on, I will read his profile so that we can know who is our chairman. Now, the team, as I was saying, that has been divided. So the first, distinguished director, and all protocols well and duly observed. I have the honor and privilege to ask Dr. Harrison Edo to be on his feet as I take his citation. Distinguished members of the high table, invited guests of honor Nigerian students, this is our guest lecturer, Dr. Harrison Edo, an exemplary scholar and a distinguished as well as accomplished professional. Born on March 27, 1967, into the devout Christian family of late Pa Dr. Daniel Edo and Mrs. Roslyn Edo of Epoma in Edo State. Dr. Harrison Edo's journey of excellence began at St. Michael Primary School, Ibiade, between 1973 and 1979, and continued at Mayflower School, Ikene, between 1979 and 1985. His academic prowess led him to the School of Basic Studies in Ijebu-Ode between 1985 and 1987, where he laid the foundation for his illustrious educational paths. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the congregation, and distinguished and incredible guest lecturer, Dr. Edo, academics achievements were vast and diverse. He holds a diploma in computer and management from the prestigious University of Lagos in 1995. A higher diploma in public administration in 1998, and a postgraduate diploma in public administration in year 2002. His thirst for knowledge, his quest for knowledge, and insatiable appetite led him to further specialize in obtaining a postgraduate diploma in criminology in year 2015, and a postgraduate diploma in management from University of Calabar in 2003. Not stopping there, he earned an executive master's in business administration in year 2006. Also, a Bachelor of Science in Political Science in 2007, and a Master of Public Administration from the Protestant University, Port Novo, 2017. His academic journey culminated in a Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in Public Administration in year 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, our icon and oracles of knowledge, distinguished guest lecturer who has been carefully selected in academia. With focus in public affairs analyst, Dr. Edo is a holder of postgraduate diploma in theology and honorary doctorate in divinity. At professional level, our distinguished guest lecturer, Dr. Edo, is a decorated fellow of several prestigious institutes, including the Institute of Industrial Relations, Labor Research and Development, and Institute of Security of Nigeria, the Corporate Administration Institute, and the Institute of Security and Criminological Research. He is also a respected member of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished, ferocious, and versatile guest lecturer. He has to his credit over 40 publications, both in local and international journals. Dr. Edo has shared his expertise through lectures. He has shared his expertise through lectures and papers at university, both within and outside Nigeria. His consulting and training facilitation have benefited notable organizations such as Nigerian Airport Authority, Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, Ogun State House of Assembly Commission, and Local Government Service Commission. Currently, Dr. Edo serves as the coordinator of Obafemi Awolowo University and Ekiti State University part-time program in Sangota and Lagos State respectively. He is also a Nigerian representative of the Institute de Université du Benin Ladies and gentlemen, in his leisure time, all works without play make Jack a dull boy. It's not like that. He engaged in extracurricular activities in his leisure time. Our distinguished guest lecturer enjoys reading, writing, and traveling. Let me tell you, he is happily married and blessed with children. His wife and career, it's a testament to his unwavering dedication, intellectual brilliance, and a profound commitment to public service. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I invite to the podium to deliver the lecture on student entrepreneurship engagement for sustainable job creation and economic development. Dr. Harrison, an exemplary scholar and a distinguished and accomplished scholar of your day. You are welcome. The first aspect of the lecture, he is able to exploit the importance of engaging in entrepreneurship and by having the entrepreneurial skills as a function of passion. The guest lecturer hammered that the ratio of students graduating every year is more than the number of the available jobs. Therefore, there is a gap. There is unemployment and underemployment. He also went further to say that every individual is born with one skills and talent or the other that can later be transformed into entrepreneurial skills and engagement, and that will create joy. Please establish scripturally in the book of 19, verse 13. He said, Jesus Christ called his 10 disciples and gave them 10 pounds. Engage in business till I comes. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our guest lecturer. So, the origin of entrepreneurship, the topic we are discussing here, is scriptural. So, Doctor, thank you very much. Please, we want to prepare your questions. But before that time, as Doctor has opened that we must do entrepreneurship, don't forget we need to leverage on technology. Fine, everybody have been doing business. We are doing business. But how do we now apply technology? Taking the advantage of the global space, taking the advantage of globalization, which has made every world to be a global space. While preparing your questions for the first guest lecturer, who has done justice to that, I would also like to invite a tech guru, the trailblazing innovator, a man whom has trained over thousands of youth using the knowledge acquired on adoption and usage of artificial intelligence and other tech instruments to change and reshape our engagement in entrepreneurship for job creation and self-reliance. And at the same time too, we have our real father here. After that lecture that will teach us more about the roles of morals and value. Because we have established and we have seen that there is a moral degeneration in our community. I will also invite the real father later, the Latin Kabiesi. But let me invite to the microphone. Let me firstly take the indulgence of the rector and the real father to ask distinguished Mr. Daniel Ogunlolu to be on his feet while I read the citations, then you join me to take over. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let us give a round of applause as Mr. Daniel Ogunlolu stand on his feet while I take the citation. Who is this very young, handsome, dazzling, and interest-captured appearance? It's not any other person than Mr. Daniel Ogunlolu. He is a distinguished artificial intelligence AI and Internet of Things IoT software engineer with over 8 years of impactful experience in tech industry, specialized in embedded system and artificial intelligence as well as Internet of Things IoT software development. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this passionate, sagacious, and impeccable tech man standing currently excel as an AI and prompt engineer at Tony in California, where he leveraged cutting-edge AI technology to drive innovation in enterprise application and large language models, LLMs. As a founder and the CEO of Ace Embedded Nigeria Limited, distinguished Tech Daniel leads a visionary team dedicated to integrating AI and IoT into everyday life through advancing software and hardware systems. Ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished man standing, his innovative work has gained international recognition. A round of applause for him, please. Notably, being part of the first African team invited to Deutsche Telekom, prestigious of urban residence program in Berlin, Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, he played crucial role in developing intelligent gas meter for low-income earners, revolutionizing access to energy. It's a problem solver. Ladies and gentlemen, beyond engineering, the young man standing, a man of every lady. He is celebrated as an exceptional teacher, mentor, having enriched the educational experience of over 250 individuals worldwide, including top-tier CEOs and professionals. His international contribution, particularly with United States-based companies, parallel scores, and new waves, have further honed his expertise in AI and embedded system, making him a pivotal figure in global tech landscape. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Daniel Ogunlolu embodies the spirit of innovation, transformation, driven by relentless pursuit of knowledge and commitment in shaping more intelligent and interconnected world. I welcome to the microphone Mr. Daniel Ogunlolu. You want to hear this? Whether he's married or not, he will say that. You are welcome, sir.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Daniel Ogunlolu. Like you said, I'm a software engineer, but I'm focused in AI and IoT applications. Now, I was once a student of FPI. I did my handy year. That was 2015, 2016. Before I went to the Abatech to do my HND. And so what I'm trying to say is I understand the struggle of being a student, especially in FPI. Yeah. I know that you guys. So I'm sure that it took you a lot of.
Round of applause for him once again. Let me say that you know what happened when I was coming. I told you this. What happened between VIO officials and that of the NEPA officials. The VIO officials arrested the NEPA's officials' vehicles. We begged them, they refused to listen to us. The VIO insisted that the van must be taken to their office. On getting to their office, the NEPA official discovered that the VIO officer are using illegal electrical connection. So it is a matter we have been solving. So round of applause for the guest lecturer. As a teacher, I often inform my students that whatever things you need in this global era is in your smartphone. Anything you need to learn at all, check it from your smartphone. The guest lecturer raised a very significant point that I want to pick from. He said he learned all what has made him to travel outside the country and become a reckoned software engineer in the committees of software engineers in the whole world through YouTube. Number two, he also went further to say adoption of social media portfolio, which means social media platform, vis-a-vis WhatsApp, Instagram, Telegram, Facebook, Pinterest, and some other social media platform. We help in learning and making our entrepreneurial skills to be known. Some of you are into digital marketing, selling and buying and whatever, trading and whatever. These are done through social media. Please, he has also emphasized that we must try to adopt social media in whatever we do in order to maximize the full potential of the internet of things. Round of applause for the guest lecturer. Why was delivering this lecture? We have the galaxy of individuals, the comrade by excellent and gallant individuals who join us. Let me especially welcome to the high table Comrade Tani Damilari, immediate past SU President of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. Please kindly join us at the high table. Please a round of applause for him. The former president that served diligently. Thank you very much. At the same time, it's my singular honor to welcome a distinguished and a scholar, a man who is journey anchored on academic brilliance, Comrade Ajibola Hussein Olabileko, former student union executive for 2018 and 2019 academic session. Also, we have Comrade Ogidon Oluwasegun, immediate SU General President of the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro to join us. Also, we have Right Honorable Alimi Tamilari, the immediate SRC speaker for the former SRC speaker for 2018 and 2019 academic session. Also, we have Rotaractor Abdurasak Omitogun, Service Project Director of Rotaract District 911 Nigeria, to join us at the high table. Please a round of applause for them. Without much ado, let me also invite, because we have looked at the topic from the entrepreneurship angle. But sorry, before that, our guest lecturer is about to take his leave. Any question at all? Any question? In the absence of no question, I would like to invite the representative of the rector to present the award of honor to the guest lecturer, all the way from Republic du Benin, Cotonou, to come and deliver lecture here. He deserves that honor and deserves that meritorious. Director, sir. A round of applause for the guest lecturer.
On behalf of Student Representative Council, the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro Award of Honor presented to Dr. Edo Harinsi, guest speaker, for your exceptional commitment, professionalism, and unwavering dedication to the welfareism of students, given this day, today, 21st August, 2024.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You are welcome. Please, a round of applause. You can do better. At the same time, let me invite this man, an alumnus of the institution who has made money in tech and who has done well to have exposed us to a very wide instrument of change during technological era. Ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to invite Mr. Ogulolu Daniel to receive this award. Sir, Director, sir, I'm sorry, sir. I should have informed you to stay. I'm sorry, sir, because I don't want to be fired. Thank you, sir. Please, we can. Sorry, sir.
On behalf of students Representative Council, the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro Award of Honor presented to Mr. Ogunlolu Daniel, guest speaker, for your essential commitment, professionalism, and unwavering dedication to welfareism of students, given this day, 21st August 2024. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Please, Mr. Ogunlolu, before you go, you make a short remarks. Then finally, you are a leader. You are a leader. You are a leader. Do so. Thank you very much. Please, Rector, you can have your seat. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. You can have your seat, sir.
So I just want to say a very big thank you to everybody here. It's a great opportunity to speak to people. This is
Before I invite our distinguished royal father, before I invite him, I would like to invite this young man, a man who has continued to represent the interests of the youth constituency here and there. We have looked at the topic from two different angles. Then we have looked at entrepreneurship as an empowering tool. Also, the second guest lecturer has looked at adoption of technology in maximizing the full potential of entrepreneurial service. Then the next thing is the political engagement. Don't forget, I've made my rhetorics from the history of student unionism details to 1928, 1948, and 1958. And I said the purpose of student unionism is to breed the young generation and insert in them the required leadership skills and knowledge in order to make their contribution significantly to the national issues. It's on that note, and this is a youth constituency, it will be a breach of protocol and will create a much more lacuna when I fail to recognize the presence of this man to come and tell us his own understanding using technology in engaging our political leaders. You will agree with me that advent of technology has exposed a lot of maladies and shenanigans in the realms of politics, to the extent that even some of the politicians said they've wrote a law to prohibit hate speech. And these are the functions of technology. Technology has helped us to engage more of our leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, let me invite the representative of that distinguished man who continues to represent the youth constituency at every forum. Sir, Comrade Jabal Ayelagbe is the person invited. And that Comrade Jabal Ayelagbe is the 9th State Chairman of National Youth Council of Nigeria and ably represented by another competent hand, Mr. Deola Adeyemi. Mr. Deola Adeyemi. Please, I don't want to stand up. Who is the man? Because for you to have sent someone to represent you, that man must be capable and available. Who is this young man standing? Ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly have a snippet of Mr. Deola Adeyemi standing as a dynamic force in the world of digital marketing and entrepreneurship, having inspired over 6,000 young Nigerians across 18 states in Nigeria with his passion for leadership, skills, acquisitions, and innovation. He is the CEO of Cradle Media, a leading digital marketing and communication agency. Mr. Deola has positioned himself as a visionary leader, delivering cutting-edge digital solutions and business support to both individuals and corporate bodies worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, the man standing, distinguished Mr. Deola Adeyemi, is a Google certified expert with an extensive portfolio in digital marketing and web development. Mr. Deola is widely recognized as one of the top digital marketers. His strategic acumen and analytical prowess have constantly yielded remarkable results, earning him the trust of top organizations, government agencies, and political figures alike. Distinguished members of the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Deola's consultancy service extends to prestigious clients such as Ogun State Agricultural Multipurpose Credit Agency, and at the same time, Kadevel Specialist Hospital in Victoria Island, Lagos, and the Federal Polytechnic, Ilaro, which means he has rendered service for these great standards of learning, among many others notable organizations. His dedication to community service is equally commendable. He actively mentors aspiring entrepreneurs and imparts valuable insight on leadership and business success through workshops, seminars, and online platforms. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the choice of sending this man to this place is not in jeopardy because he's an expert. He's a man who knows what he does when it comes to tech and using social media and technology in advancing and inspiring, training the leaders both in business and political space. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the director of Rehub, a digital ICT hub in his hometown, Ilaro, Ogun State. Deola is committed to nurturing talent and fostering a culture of entrepreneurship. He firmly believes that by cultivating innovation and empowering the youth, Nigerians can unlock its full potentials and becoming a global hub of posterity. Ladies and gentlemen, in addition to his role, Mr. Deola Adeyemi is one of the most sought-after speakers and thought leader in the field of leadership, entrepreneurship, and digital marketing. His education and technical expertise, coupled with his passion of community impact, make him a true trailblazer in digital age. I present to you able, amiable, capable, incredible, passionate, sagacious Mr. Deola Adeyemi to the microphone. Incredible. Very incredible. I think the lecture has been segmented in such a way that everyone coming here will not just go home for nothing. You must have picked one or 2 points and use it. Ladies and gentlemen, while the lecture is on, I want to honorably invite a sagacious and pragmatic comrade, a man to be reckoned with at all times, a student-centric leader, a man with humanistic approach. Ladies and gentlemen, Comrade Yunus Abdul Fattah to join us at the high table. Comrade Yunus Abdul Fattah. Rugged and articulated. Small body, big engine. Thank you very much. You are welcome. At the same time, it is my singular honor to recognize the presence of all the volunteering security services here, the manual, the other. I use manual as part of a contact for others. I welcome you all. The guest lecturer and the man who just spoke has really dissected what student union is all about. It talks about on 3 C's of Valuta: consultation, consolidation, before confrontation. He said we should embrace the two and we always try to avoid confrontation. He went further. As I said, that's the rationale behind establishing student unionism in 1928, 1948, and 1958 is to breed leaders from the school, embedded in them the leadership skills required in making their significant contributions to national development. The last guest speaker also went further to corroborate that word by saying that some or most of our political leaders in Nigerian political landscape are former student union leaders. To mention but just a few, distinguished Senator Dino Melai of ABU, and many others among them. Go and look at the antecedents. They are all people who have actively engaged in student unionism. That is why I even thank the organizer that we have our distinguished royal father, who we at the end of the day wrap it up, is a rapporteur for today. And Capital, that even, okay, we are here, As a leader, we must imbibe morals and value. But before we enjoy that of elderly word that we're going to take home, that will better. The chairman of today's event, for his farewell message. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as all speakers have said, that the institution is well blessed with the products who are doing better in the market. Ladies and gentlemen, the future is bright. I am an alumnus of the institution. Those who have spoken here, 1, 2, or 3 of them are also alumnus. It's a signal that the future is bright. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman, may I honorably ask distinguished engineer Afolabi Oluwatade to be on his feet. That is the chairman. Please, a round of applause for the chairman. 3 bossa for the chairman. Bossa, 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 bossa. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, who is the chairman for today's event? The chairman is a visionary leader and dynamic innovator, driving excellence in engineering, business, and public sector. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the young man standing, distinguished Mr. Afolabi, Engineer Afolabi Oluwatade, embark on his remarkable educational journey at Beto Nursery and Primary School, Ilaro, and continue to lay solid foundation to Itolu Community High School, Ilaro. His passion for engineering led him to the most sought-after polytechnic in Nigeria and the best polytechnic in the whole of Southwest Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, where he honed his skills in mechanical engineering, setting the stage for a career defined by innovation and excellence, driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge. He furthered his education with a Master's of Science degree in Energy Technology and Management from the prestigious, foremost Premier University of Ibadan. With a wealth of experience garnered from industry, giants like Guinness Nigeria PLC and Skyway Aviation Holding Company, engineer Oluwatade has established himself as a versatile and accomplished professional. His expertise spans a wide range of sectors, from engineering to business management, making him a force to be reckoned with in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, the man standing is a visionary leader, a pragmatic, innovative, creative, and curious man of all time. As a visionary CEO of TD Pacific Global Limited, he led a multi-vested company that excelled in construction, real estate, haulage, fleet management, and auto trading. Ladies and gentlemen, Engineer Oluwatade's entrepreneurial spirit is further exemplified by his role as a versatile general merchant, engaging in global exporting and importing. His business acumen and dexterity and leadership have propelled TD Pacific Global Limited to a new height, and him recognition as a dynamic and innovative leader in the business world. Ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished and uncommon chairman of today's event. Beyond his business venture, Engineer Oluwatade's commitment to public service is evident in his broad foray into politics. In the 2023 general elections, he ran as a candidate for the House of Representatives under the Labour Party, demonstrating his dedication and making positive impact on society. Because of his insatiable appetite and need in serving his people, he is a family man at heart. He's happily married and a proud father of one, balancing his professional achievements with his life. Ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished chairman, irrevocable chairman, pragmatic chairman, ever eloquent chairman, impactful chairman, Engineer Falabi Oluwatade embodies the quality of a true vision, a dynamic leader, continuously pursuing the boundaries of excellence in every endeavor he undertakes. His journey is a testament to his unwavering dedication, innovation spirit, and commitment in shaping better future for all. Distinguished audience, I present to you the chairman as I invite the chairman to the microphone to deliver his farewell message. Distinguished engineer Afolabi Oluwatade to the microphone. Chairman, the 8th Legislative Summit of the Federal Polytechnic, Ilaro, 2024.
Nítorí ẹnjìnìà Fọlábí Olúwatádé ṣàmàdá gànjọ gòjú ẹnìrè kìíní máa fi sọ́ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ Olúwa ọba ògo. Ẹnjìnìà Fọlábí Olúwatádé sir.
Greatest Nigerian student. Why are we so dull today? Greatest Nigerian student. Yeah, that sounds better. Good afternoon, my daddy, our royal father, the Onipokia of Ipokia. My daddy's sitting down on the high table with me as well. I'm very humbled to be with you today. All protocols are well and duly observed. My name is Afolabi Oluwatade. You've heard a bit about me. I finished from this school. I'm also a graduating student from this school back in 2011. So I'm proud to be back to be with you today because I see myself as one of you today. All kudos to the student union government for organizing this type of legislative summit, which teams empowering students for a sustainable future, leveraging technology, entrepreneurship, and political engagement for economic growth. So I'm not going to waste most of our time. As the guest speakers have spoken well, I'll just add one or two things briefly and quickly that is going to help us moving forward with life. Like the host said, the anchor said, yeah, I was once a student and currently I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the CEO of TD Pacific Global Limited, and I'm here to appeal to our youth in the house today. It's more of a word of advice than a farewell message. So our speakers have spoken well, starting from technology to entrepreneurship, and I believe we have been able to pick one or two things from the things they have said today. But the very important one among the three that has been listed there is the political engagement. So I'm just going to be very fast on this. Like they all said, I'm also a politician and I've engaged in political activities in the past. So I'm here to appeal to all the students. Even after being an entrepreneur, running your business successfully, you've engaged technology, you've used social media to sell yourself and market, you've used social media to meet consumers. You must also understand that things are not very easy out there. And the only way we can make things easier for all of us is for us to join politics, to engage politically. Because currently, the environment we have in Nigeria is not very enabling for business people. I'm a testifier because I've been in the business world in Nigeria. And I must also include that my company is a multinational company based in Nigeria and South Africa. So I've done business in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, and I've seen the difference. What makes the difference there is the enabling environment over there. Someone doing his business in South Africa compared to someone doing his business in Nigeria, you're going to leave a lot of difference. Someone doing business in South Africa for a year can be more successful than someone doing business in Nigeria for 10 years. I can tell you that for a fact. And the reason being that they are in a more enabling environment than we are in Nigeria. So the only way we can change this is for us to engage politically. I would say that I'm very proud of our youth, the youth of this country. Like the speaker that spoke earlier on, gave us the statistics of the population of youth in this country. In a country of over 200 million people, if not 300 million currently, we have over 70% of the population as youth. It means the power is in our hand. It also means if this country is going to develop, it is in our hands. We don't have anybody to blame for it. So we are doing our best. Nigerian youth are very smart. We are very fast. We've seen our colleagues travel outside the country and break barriers. It means the environment is the only reason why we are being limited. So the only way we can change this is for us to engage politically and open our eyes further. It is more than being an entrepreneur or, being a technology entrepreneur. Politics is what is going to define our life and is going to determine the end means. So I'm here to beg everybody and appeal to everybody here today to make sure you are politically engaged. If you can't join a political party, identify a good candidate when election comes around, who you are going to rally around and even canvass for. Make sure you convince your fellow students, your colleague, anywhere. Convince them to make sure they have their own PVC as well, because without that, I don't think anybody that does not have PVC has the right to blame anybody for their misfortune. So we have a role to play on our part. Like I said, if Nigeria is going to develop, it is going to be us. We've spoken about using technology in our businesses. It is only us, the youths, that can leverage on technology. We can't expect a 70-year-old man or a 75-year-old man to know much about computer like we do right now. We are the ones in the computer age, and it is our sole responsibility to make sure that we are prosperous. We have the numbers, we have the brain. God has given us everything around us to prosper. But if we don't engage politically, I promise you it's going to be a very big setback for us. From the last election, we saw the result. We saw the election result. We saw how people voted across the country. We saw that the educated youth, especially, they went in one direction, which means education is a necessity for everybody in the country. We, after graduating from school, don't let us forget to make sure we do everything we can to make sure education spreads to every angles of this country. So, like I said, I'm not going to take much of our time. I wish we started this earlier because I still have a lot to say, but I will not bore you here with a long discussions. So once again, I'm very happy to be with you, and I'll be proud to come back again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my chairman. A round of applause, please. We can do better. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I take that of the chairman. Please, chairman, you cannot go. You have to receive your award. Please let me greet a very close ally to the chairman. He's a friend and he's an alumnus of this institution. He's a comrade by excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, the other person than Comrade Bashir Ibrahim Abiodun. Comrade Bashir Ibrahim Abiodun. He's an alumnus of this institution and he's currently he want to contest for the councillor. Thank you very much. Please. My chairman, sir, you have to say at the front why I humbly request the rector of the institution to present the award to the chairman of today. And everyone to thank him very much. He has done well and he has played a supportive role. please meet with the chairman and discuss with the chairman before you leave the stage. Thank you.
Wọ́n sọ pé kí n máa lọ sùnlé, wípé kí ó dárò sí, olówó láìpẹ́ jáde, èmi ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó sáré fọ́ mi ṣàyè, gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ fẹ́lẹ̀, wí sáwọn ní oṣù, èmi ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm not only here because we are coming to the end.
Engineer Fọlábí.
Thank you very much.
Ẹni àpètè kúrò pé kó bọ̀wé ìdílé o.
I'm not only here, I'm also here with my media crew.
Ìpele ló ti
I have my Mr. Kabiesi and Mr. Bassett. That's my media crew. Now, thank you very much, the band. The popular saying in Yoruba will say the quality of a kola nut is best known in the mouth of an elderly one. It is on that note, may I invite our father, the beacon and icon custodians of our cultural heritage. His Majesty has listened to all of us, and he has listened keenly to all speakers. Please, a round of applause for His Majesty.
Ọba lẹ̀ṣẹ̀, ọba Isa. Àyíkọ́ba níkàlẹ̀, àyíkọ́ba ní gbogbo ẹni rí. Ọba Isa. Ṣàmàdọ́gbọ̀n jọgọjọ. Má ṣe bínú pé mo pè ọ́ lórúkọ náà. Ọba Isa Adéníyì. Ọláníyàn Onípokia, of Ipokia. Ṣàmàdọ́gbọ̀n jọgọjọ.
Thank you very much.
Finance.
Thank you.
Kuba.
We will still stand, but I want us to know who is His Royal Majesty first. I think the kind gesture of His Royal Majesty has proved to me the trait theory of leadership. Says leaders are born. However, they also modify that leaders are made. But the kind gestures of His Majesty has proved that theory to me, that leaders are born. As Yoruba will say, the word majesty is not something we can just say with just ordinary mouth. I've seen that in His Majesty. Ladies and gentlemen, who is our Royal Majesty? The beacon of royal excellence. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, His Royal Majesty Oba Yisa Adeniyi Olaniyan, 46th Onipokia of Ipokia Kingdom. He is a first class Oba. His Royal Majesty Oba Yisa Adeniyi Olaniyan is a visionary monarch whose leadership radiates brilliance and distinction. A paragon of education and a professional excellence. He embarked his illustrious journey at United African Methodist Primary School, Ipokia, where he laid his bedrock of his academic excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Royal Majesty, his secondary education at Community High School, Ipokia, was marked by outstanding academic success and leadership, where he excelled as both the school prefect and student leader of remarkable repute. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all what we are doing here is not new to His Royal Majesty. In 1989, Oba Olaniyan's professional obesity commenced at Nigeria Aviation Handling Company, where he served with exceptional dedication at Lufthansa German Airlines. His pursuit of academic excellence led him across the Atlantic to the United States, where he earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from the University of Austin, downtown, where, ladies and gentlemen, His Royal Majesty, his quest for knowledge also saw him acquiring numerous qualifications and certifications in quality assurance, amazing nearly 2 decades of unparalleled experience in the field. Ladies and gentlemen, an enterprising spirit with a deep passion for culture and entertainment. Oba Olaniyan founded an entertainment company and established the Afro Heritage Broadcasting Entertainment Awards, A prestigious platform that honors African entertainment veterans and professionals. Its leadership extended, Its Royal Majesty leadership extended to Yewa Descendant Union, North America, where he served as public relations officer. Further demonstrating his innovative prowess, he co-founded a renewable energy company that operates both in USA and in Nigeria. It is of no doubt that His Royal Majesty is an entrepreneur of repute. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, member of the congregation, director, sir. Oba Olaniyan's dedication to his community is both profound and unwavering as he continues to bridge the gap between diaspora and his homeland with vision and influence. A well-traveled and award-winning socialite. His hobbies include sports, music, reading, supported by his beloved wife, Olori Folashade Olaniyan, and their 2 children. Oba Yisal ascended the throne on May 12, 2019, where he reigns with grace, guiding his people with steady and a forward-looking vision. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, may His Royal Majesty reigns continue to bring abundant blessing to the good people of the Ipokia land. I present to you His Royal Majesty, Oba Isa Olaniyan.
Ọba Isa Adeniyo Ọba mi. Ọba
Let me say this, he's also an accomplished farmer.
Ọba mi. Ọba Isa tiwa Ọba mi. Onipokia ọfi Ipokia Ọba mi. Sẹsẹ Adeniyo Ọba mi.
Good afternoon. Please admit me to also stay on the existing protocol. You will all agree with me that he has been an impactful day. I've learned a thing or two here today. Bí Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ pé ọgbọ́n òpin síbì kan. But let me just speak one to advise us on, then I'll talk on other things. It may sound boring, but it's also said that sometimes you have to say some things 3 or 4 times before it sticks. So, entrepreneurship, please take that out of here today. They were talking about my promotion outfit now when they write a citation. Yeah, I didn't go to school in Nigeria. My college was done overseas, so more MBE because me less experience in MBE. So I went to school overseas. Now, after school, I wanted to do something because I was working in an oil and gas company then. So I wanted to do something, and I have passion for arts and culture, African culture. So, and I like to watch movies. So I was like, we are going to act. So a friend of mine now invited me for audition then. Lo and behold, but one gbé script lé mi lọ́wọ́. Mi ti rántí line kan gbà ṣé mo gbọ́ báyìí. So I was not choosing. So I went home. But I didn't give up. I did not give up. I said, what can I do? So I thought about bringing artists in from Nigeria. So I started the company they mentioned, Afro Heritage Production Company. And then, I was doing that. But after about 10, 15 years, we moved up to becoming, to award events. So we started bringing people, giving them awards. So it was another level outside. Promotion then was bringing artists in to, do premiere, musician. To the glory of God, Eminimo Koko Peshe Fiala or America. Some of us would probably have heard that. This is my friend. So, what am I saying? You can start now by thinking outside the box. And that's what will take you far. And my brother here said something like he doesn't believe in leaders of tomorrow. Let me say it the other way around. I would say to be the leader of tomorrow, start today. And that's why you're doing what you're doing. So, to finish up on entrepreneurship, majority of us are more pay. Bill Gates is one of the billionaires in the world today. But guess what? He's a college dropout. He never finished college. He found that thing in the garage and said, no, I want to go into computers. And look at him today. That does not say you should not finish your education. Education is the foundation for everything. In fact, all the developed world started with education. So, Kamafi, Eko. What I'm saying is this. Yoruba man sọ pé iṣẹ́ ọmọ aláṣẹ jẹ ni. Go check it out. Majority of people that work for people, you only get paid to survive. Yes, òwò lọmọ aláṣẹ là. Ẹ wà àwọn tó lówó lọ́lẹ̀. They have their own businesses. I was watching Tunde Bakare the other day. I told some of you that came to Ipokia. Baba yẹn was saying pé ìyàwó former Vice President Shibajo. She probably had a degree in something electronic, I don't know. But she makes money from sewing. I'll find out. That's what she does. You know she's connected with big people. That would be easier. But that's a passion. So think about what you have got in you that can make money for you. I wanted to be an artist, but so I started, I went through another route. So living that, please, guys, live a drug-free life. Please. Drug will not do you anything good. It will damage your life. If anything, drink more water. If you don't even know how to drink, don't even try it. Because this is the stage you will learn it. Going to parties and all that. So drink more water than beer. I drink too, but occasionally, I won't come on here. My dog have his low. I will need party. Please. And stay away from cultism, please. Stay away from cultism. They won't do anything good. I want to pay a confraternity. They had positive mindset towards it, but I want to budget these days. So please, you don't need it. You don't need it at all. Stay away from it. And stay away from getting rich through shortcut. It's not going to last. Please. Stay away from shortcut wealth. It will not do you any good. Yahoo, whatever, Yahoo, or whatever. It's bullshit. You don't need all that. So, excuse my French. So, on that note, Okporo, Kakpon, Afefe, ló máa ń gbé lọ. So, ètè ṣe lénìí, Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ ràn yín lọ́wọ́. You continue to do more. May God continue to lead your path in the right direction. Thank you so much.
Ìlà ń fọ ọba pé ọba o ọba láṣẹ ọba. Ìlà ń fọ ọba pé ọba o ọba láṣẹ ọba. Ìlà ń fọ ọba pé sẹ́ ọba o ọba láṣẹ ọba. Ọba Isa Adéníyì ọba o ọba láṣẹ ọba. Sọ pé àyíkọ́ bá ní balẹ̀ àyíkọ́ bá ní nàró. Ọba Isa Adéníyì Ọláníyàn Onípokia Ipokia sàmàtẹ́kùn jọkọ̀ jẹ́ nírí. Ẹni àtijọ́ kòrò gbogbo dọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀kẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀hún kí ìgbẹ́lì ló tún gbélé sí. Tí ẹ yàtọ̀ finance ọba tó kàwé sàmàtẹ́kùn jọkọ̀ jẹ́ nírí. Àbàrà.
Before the presentation of the gifts, I'd like to say something. Ìpókìmẹ́kùn, aṣùdẹ̀dẹ̀, ọmọ ọgbà ọ̀rọ̀ kìí fọ́, òṣòwòrò kìí fàya, ọmọ ọlọ́fin, ọmọ òdòrò májò, ló fi sọ̀fẹ́ lónìí, wàá fi sọ̀fẹ́ lónìí. I rest my case. On behalf of Students Representative Council, the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro Award of Honor, presented to HRM Oba Isa Adeniyi Olaniyan, Onipokia of Ipokia land, Royal Father of the Day. for your exceptional commitment, professionalism, and unwavering dedication to welfareism of students. Given this day, today, 21st August 2024, I am asked to present you with this.
Sir. Ẹni bá lọ ṣẹ́jú ọkùnrin ló pẹ́ létí omi. Ọ̀pọ̀ yìí sá Adéníyì, Ọláníyàn, Onípokia, ọmọ lọ́fù, Onipokia, Ipokia, Sàmàdàgbọ̀dọ̀gbọ̀ jẹ́ nílé. Bámi, ẹni bá lọ ṣẹ́jú ọkùnrin ló pẹ́ létí omi. Àti dúró mú mi kọ̀ọ̀ká o, ìyọnu ni. Àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ mú mi kọ̀ọ̀ká o, ìyọnu ni. Ọmọ lọ́fìn, ọba yìí sáde mi gbọ́gbọ́n. Adéníyì, Ọláníyàn, má bínú pé mo pè ọ́ lórúkọ. Àti dúró mú mi kọ̀ọ̀ká o, ìyọnu ni. Àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ mú mi kọ̀ọ̀ká o, ìyọnu ni. Àní kó má pariwo kí n gbọ́ná. Kó má pariwo, kó má pariwo, lólówó pariwo.